Well, hello there. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Welcome back, and thanks for coming, joining us. And if you're interested in seeing something cool, pretty awesome, hopefully, consider following along. And how you're going to do that, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you are enjoying it, then I need to know. Leave a like, because that tells me if you're engaged or not. And if you're not engaged, I'm forced to improve the channel. So that's a good right now is a good time to get that started. We're pretty much beginning to create designs and make them. Let's just do it. Don't do that shit anymore. Yeah, if you don't like it, I'm pretty much gonna assume you love it. It's gonna be good. Good. There's a button. There's a button here. It'd be cool if it was doing like a screen capture over. I'm sure I could mod that shit in. But anyway, no, you're not ready. Perfect time to start it up. Yeah, but I got one of those mechanical pencils that doesn't spin around and shit. Straight on here, dude. I don't care. Is this gonna... Sweet. Now let me use it. Okay, no. This table is huge. Look at this nice table, isn't it? Now somebody had a... No, I did that. I did that with my router right there. That was already there. I don't know if I want to draw out the whole thing on here, but I will. Slowly. But I'm not forgetting about other projects. So we got the boat here. We got the boat. It's kind of cool boat. Well, it shows up because I've got the light on it. Okay. Alright. So, I'm thinking about the boat now. Thinking of putting just a little spigot pump. I don't know what you call that. Yeah. A hand pump. That's about right. Put a little handle deal on it. I don't know how that looks like. Looks like a baby drew it. Okay. I'm not gonna remember what that is. It's scratched in here. So. Sorry, Timber, if you don't like that. It goes up and... You alright, bro? And then it goes like that. And then it goes like that, and then like that. That's pretty crazy, right? I can't even visualize it. Much. So you guys probably think I'm not even gonna do this shit, that any of this shit really ever. And then I don't even come up with these ideas and shit. But yeah, I'm moving shit around today and it's raining. And I was watching, there was a huge puddle this morning outside underneath the boat. And I went, looked, and it's draining. There's a hole right on the bottom where the V comes right above there. And dude, it was massively draining out from days and days ago. Like, why the hell is it draining out now? So it's trashed underneath the wood. I'm gonna have to pull up, but I'm thinking that it probably like soaked through eventually is what happened. Oh, the wood probably soaked up, and there's probably nothing underneath the deck. There's probably nothing under the deck. There's like a box here. Shit. And it's just all getting into the bottom. The outside. Oh, outside has wood. And the inside, you can take off that shit and access. So it's not a big deal. Just fix it up. But yeah, that's all. I'm only concerned about like, emergencies, and I don't want something that has a failure. And most of the time I'll pull the boat out and just drain the water. That's it. In an emergency situation, that's definitely going in there, because it'll look sweet too, I think. Okay, well, I found a video out there, and man, there's all kinds of ways to do it. I thought of so many things. I have no idea what it fucking looks like at all. Let's say something like the camera. This is kind of cool. I think this is my new thing. Oh yeah. It's just goofy shit, right? I can visualize it. Yeah, I just opened up that part of my brain where I can visualize it now. Okay, it's a little bit. That wasn't bad, but pretty much it's like that. Really, very great. All right. Oh yeah, so it has. I remember now. Yeah, it's like just straight, and it's got. Right on. Y'all cannot see that, hopefully. So, I'm just doing this fender because I'm going to show you. The flywheel's going here, and it's going to have a half moon. Kind of like yin-yang thing. And those are gonna spin out on levers. I'll show you. Now you can see. Oh god, autofocus? No, don't do that. You can't see shit when I'm drawing, dude. I'm scratching it. Unless I'm like this. God, you still can't see the scratches. This fucking sucks. I'm zoomed all the way out. 10 times worse. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Anyway, yeah, so I'm getting a rear end kit, but an old school one, because it'll have the same size fenders and the same. Literally, you can buy kits from. I'm not gonna tell you where. This is a bike. It's a bike. I need to get the rear end if it's a trike. But okay, if I was not explaining this very well, forgive me. Before, it's very easy to explain. I was talking about getting this thing going like up to speed in really short time, because you don't want to fall over. It's gonna have a lot of stuff on it. But this is what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna put this flywheel on there and try it out. I can do the propellers and the shroud and carbon fiber, and I was thinking it was gonna be not a good project. I thought I was gonna need like forged carbon parts, and that's way too much for just this. I mean, if it if it works at all, hell yeah, we'll get like stronger parts and go a little bigger so that we can make the function of it like a lot quicker. Well, I am talking about like how fast the propeller can spin, and that is tied to whatever catch we would be using. And since it's got to be like automatic, you have to have it's gonna be like quite a few things, different parts, and so they have to be very, 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 very tight and very precise. You know, I mean, it's not difficult if you know how to design parts. If you know how to design parts that work together. So, I mean, it's more along the lines of like how they used to do things. You just kind of come up with it. All right, but yeah, it'll be in place of the wheel here if I do a trike. So what I want to do then, I got that handlebar. I need to go way bigger, but I don't want to screw this shit up. This table. If we were gonna have two of these systems, we still just want one flywheel, right? So, right? No. We can have two chains. The actual props are gonna be separate. That's right. And shrouds. Sweet. Yeah, that kind of looks cool, but look more steampunk if it was like right behind the seats. Then you have the whole rear. And just turn the bike normally. Yeah, turn the bike. These aren't gonna move. It's too complicated. It's impossibly complicated. I'm trying to make it not weigh a fucking ton. That's exactly why you get rid of anything that's unnecessary like that. For this one. Oh, cool. I'm like digging in and getting rid of all this junk. Okay, I can actually draw on this, and you can see it now. Cool. Anytime I do an isometric drawing, I just do it like you're actually doing CAD and shit. Like the way they used to do them. Like, I mean, even if you're on the computer, it's just the rule of CAD, okay? These are the rules you need to know this shit. These are the rules. So we can show actually what parts where we need to go. Oh God, now let me go get like a fucking head thing. No, I need to be able to see the camera. What the fuck? Dude, yeah. Do that. It's fucking magnetic. It's magnetic too. Damn it. It's like so easy, but I'm not doing it right. Huh, this is crazy. I've got a camera thing. Good. And my phone ain't gonna fit no way in hell.
Hell the bell! What's been hell the bell?
It'll be fine. Okay. Back to work. I'm thinking, dude, because the flywheel is probably gonna work really well. I'm just gonna say, let's put flywheels on both sides. Just when there's a fucking flash, just don't do that auto flash shit. Never works. It never works for nobody. Keep it simple, bro, but it's gotta be, when it gets complicated like this, there's several things going on. I can use that to an advantage. And that's what you're doing. You're looking for efficiencies, and you do that with advantageous. So it's going to be hard to close, right? It's going to automatically open up, but it's going to be harder to close because of that, right? So the fan's blowing on that is pretty good. The fans need to stay spinning. So this thing's actually going to be powered before. In 2 chains, I'm always doing 2 flywheels. If it's going to 2 flywheels, then I can put like 4 fans. 4 fans. Those are tiny. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like a triple sack. Where's there? Sorry. Like, where's their semblance here? It's missing. I'm not even like backing up and looking at, even trying to, I'm not even trying to focus on the design. This is just, this is a wheel here. Then it's gotta have some kind of look to it, right? That's starting to make sense, right? You can kind of see that it has a form. That's good enough for me. Do I want the fans? Yeah, I want the fans like lower, so like you have an upper bar, then 2 lower bars in the back. Yeah, that would look really good. I'd put them over here. Maybe just make these have really long tunnels, and maybe like more of more jetty looking, like a jet. And I can hopefully kind of come up with some way. Oh yeah, that's the good thing about having so many fucking designs in the past. So I had these spheres I wanted to do. I love what DK's doing with the Dyson sphere, but check this out. So I wanted to do something that was like underwater. So you'd have like these intakes on the front. And then inside of this helix. And it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Ugh. You have to know what you're drawing. So then right here, and boom, they're just jetting out because it's like compressing. It's literally, you just put a little, you got holes, and you got a little part of the hole is covered up and protruding, and it's scooping it, and this one's on this side, and it's spinning. This thing's spinning. You'd have it like what a ring, like grind hard guys are doing. You have to have an inner shell. So it wouldn't really work because you'd have to have some kind of, I only know that's the stuff that lets air in and not water. I don't think there's anything some stuff that would work and stuff that wouldn't work. You know? Yeah, if you separated this whole thing, if you just put a ring around this sphere and it's just an engine at that point, you know, and then you have the cabin or cockpit or whatever somewhere, and then keel thing, something that would massive amounts of weight, so that it could spin off of that bubble here you'd ride in or something, and it's just awkward. But you have to continue the airflow. If it's like a huge shroud like we're doing, it's not a small space where you could force a bunch of air through this thing, but the longer something is, the more resistance it's got. So you have to keep the air going pretty much the same speed. So you'd have like multiple. The jet thing would definitely work. Would it be better as flat blades, or is it scooping the air? If you were powering a sailboat with just a fan and there's no wind, so you're blowing air, and the sail front of the boat, it's a boat, and it's going this way. But the fan is pushing, going this way, all right? But it's not, because the air is immediately hitting the sail, all right? Oh, it looks like it's a fan moving. Looks like a dong with a square sack, dude. The blades that are just opening and closing, flat. So when they're opening back up, there's a problem. They're hitting the fan, and the fan needs to get back to speed. So it'd just tilt them a little bit, and instead of pushing it, the fan, well, it would be spinning the fan up. Instead of pushing the bike, it's pushing the fan. Therefore, this is a complete loop. That right there is a minimalist design. A true minimalist design. And I don't even know if people know this stuff. Coming up with stuff is fine in your head. But when you actually sit down to actually do something, you get a piece of paper out, number one, and then you fucking figure it out. You figure it out on paper. There's so much more that you can do, you can show, and you can mess with shit. I can have 3 fucking pictures at once, you know, that explain shit instead of just a single repetitive image. I mean, it's not repetitive, and it's changing. It's changing all the time. I just keep the design in my head, go about my day, and I'm bored, my brain picks it up, or whenever I see something. And yes, I have another drawing on another video, but this is a way to actually do it. I wasn't at the planning phase, but now, literally, the planning phase is done, and now we can move on to the building phase. Now, that's the only thing I care about, is if it works. When I'm building it, I already have it where I know it's going to work perfectly. That's the planning phase. Pop this back in the case. I'm pretty stoked, man. I wanted to do this for a long time, and I planned out, what I could. Like, I bought this, and I hung on to it. I bought this for this exact. Most people aren't introduced to CAD like I was. I was in school, and paying high like a lot of attention, because my grades, I would have been able to take that to college, and you ain't gonna get into like a decent fucking place, as far as like designers and artists and CAD goes. You're not gonna do that without the grades. Fancy fucking. It's just public school, but for whatever reason, every few years they add on like a whole nother school to this place. Literally, it keeps doubling in size. Oh my god, that's what they're doing now. And I quit. I withdrew. I mean, I withdrew. I didn't just straight up quit. And I was trying. I was behind. It's like my whole life is like that. Whatever the theory was. Really, it was a rough place out here. It was a rough place. And then you have the other side, which is like has to like maintain or control or do something. If you can't, then what do? You try to make as much money as you can to regain control, and that's why we ended up in this situation. The situation, because they lose the sight of. Does this make sense? How I think, like, it's not normal. You have to experience that kind of shit. Like, but I know how to fucking keep other fuckers from giving me problems, and you're all just fucking dirty cops as far as I look at it. I'm not doing this for a goddamn thing anymore because of you. Just because I'm sticking around here, and I am surrounded by people who would fucking take me out in a second. And they know me a hell of a lot better than anybody else thinks they know me. Like, how many people have I dispatched out here for just wonder, okay? Just wonder. Just keep yourself out of trouble. I'm not somebody, like I said, I'm not somebody that goes out and fucking. I can't understand why the world is turning such a stupid fucking. It's cruel, man. It's a cruel place, because people just don't have time to even try to figure things out and try and like heal the planet some way, something. And it's not. It's like I see it now, but when you're stuck in a place with this much darkness, you don't even have to wonder the type of people. It's just, All y'all get fucking bailed out on a moment's notice. My parents let me experience shit. I mean, that's the reason my dad didn't really teach us anything. What a world it created. I mean, it was a thing. He was a brilliant salesman. And he's selling stuff. He's not trying to teach people anything. I wonder now if he ever even tried to teach. Sometimes life is just short and to the point, you know? When you're like living the high life and just eating good every day and shit like that. But yes, that's why you move here. This place has opportunity. I don't know, people invest money a lot here. I don't know if it's because of the prostitution and all that. I mean, it's just what it is. And Texas has its share of like locations. And most of the year is quite fucking nice too. I mean, the random days that you fucking check on the calendar, any fucking random day, you're looking at least like, I mean, 80%, 90% maybe. You're gonna get like a 70-degree day. That's all over now. I mean, it's hellacious. I was like, no way, dude. Literally, it was about 100 degrees all day, and then right before it's started raining, it just dropped. I mean, it just dropped. When shit comes in here, it's just like with force. And then you don't even know, sometimes it'll just keep rolling because it was going fast. It's this high pressure. This is a high pressure one, so it's, well, no, I mean, no, it's a low. Oh, it is a high pressure. It's a cold, high pressure air. Yeah, this must be coming from the north because it just, boom, it's like gone. Yeah. Alright. Oh. How's your treat, dude? Hey, bro, me here, dude. Me. Hooking it up. Right, boy. My birds. All right. You gonna go back out there? No, you're not. No, you're not, Timber. You don't go out there. No. Not with the lightning. What a mess. Don't eat that. It's better. Yeah. A little sketchy, man. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep in there. My dad's friend has a story about really dangerous. When you're in the mountains, those storms come up on you too, you know, just out of nowhere, because once they hit like a wall, you know, basically, if they're hitting a mountain, they're not going to go anywhere. They're just going to kind of collect and then collapse your tent. Hope you don't have water in your tent or a dog next to you. They had one tent. I remember he told this story personally. My dad's friend told us the story. I never saw the movie. Holy crap. You have to watch the movie. Just don't remember. Even though it was like highlights and stuff from my life, I didn't get to do that much trips and just listen to stories. And at the end of the vacation, back to fucking hell. We're sitting here just fucking trying to fucking figure something out, save us. So there's something something left, literally, something left when I get the fuck out of here or something. Just in case you guys are wondering why my videos suffer, I daydream. I fucking daydream. And I've always been a big daydreamer. Bitty kid. All I'd fucking want to do, go to school, but just zone out totally. Let's just figure something out on my own. In second grade. Oh yeah, we're gonna finish this one leg. I want to show you how bad it was. What if you can feel this tummy? What if you could feel your tummy? Probably the best time I've had in so long. Oh my gosh, because I gotta constantly be up. And so yeah, sorry about the last video. I mean, I didn't mean to mention about barbecue. I was just worried my friend's not saying nothing anymore. This situation, it was out of control. Out of control. He got a enduro bike, and that's good. That's good. And like, you have a good time out there, man. Don't run into any problems. No adventures. When shit gets, just too much. It's wrong, dude. It's wrong what's happening. It's so wrong. Jeez. I mean, it's just worse. It gets worse. You think you got it bad, and then see what someone else is going through, and then don't let it sketch you out, because then it won't fucking get you too. Or it's not what I'm thinking. I'm just saying. If you think life is just bad, just wait for it to get good. Just good will come along eventually. Dark, but it only makes things more bright anyway. Well, I think it's nice to be on the other side of, what can get you, If you let it, it could. Looking pretty good. Oh, just cute ears. She's like, why do you love my ears so much? They're sweet. They're sweet. I mean, my ears can't move at all. You probably got it better. Timmer's probably like, if you had ears like that, you'd be running around like he does something. And he always like he's running around. All of a sudden, like he heard something. I bet it's the skunks. He doesn't get hit. He doesn't get hit, I know that. Yeah, you're a good boy, Timber. You're a good boy. You're a sweet dog. You're a sweet dog, man. I'll come over to you. I'll come over to you, big pup. He really is a sweet, awesome dog. That's why I never get mean with him. I just kind of have to show him, there's a way that you can take their mind off of if they're like struggling with something. You show them a way around it. It's like, well, look, dude, if you only knew how smart you were, look, you can do this, and you can do this, and you can do this. So you were doing it this way. Now you have like a whole repertoire. And most people are just like, we don't get along. And then you're going the opposite direction. Yeah. Instead of bonding, like you should. Buddy. You're feeling better. You're feeling better. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Dude. I want to say just one more thing about this. That's pretty cool. But no, I'm trying to help my friend out, but I have all his stuff in here. So I had to actually like get rid of shit for once. But I think he's on drugs. That's the only reason I was talking about his high school sister, because, I mean, I invited him to stay because he'll put up for, you know, and he's a good guy.
Oh, look at this. Finally. Oh, come here. Oh, come out. Come here. Say, look at this hand. Well, look at that hand. Here. That's a sweet hand you got there. He's using this little horn to stay wedged in here. Get out of here. We let him see your horn, bud. See your horn. Whoa, man. It's like a horn ducket. Bugs. Giving me problems. Ah, man. Ooh, there it is. Now we can see. Yes. Oh, that's a big ol'. Look at this. What the heck? Hey, look at this. I found a scarab.
Just changing a spark plug and I found a freaking... Look.
Yeah, those things are all over the place. Right
Look at this one. It's got a...
Did you change
different.
Did you change the spark plug?
Hold on.
It's got a horn on it.
Yeah. Stupid autofocus lock thing. Stop doing that.
You already changed the spark plug, you say?
No, I was opening the door and let Phoebe out. Sweet. Oh, God. Wow, that's amazing.
No spark.
Yeah, probably.
That's shitty, man. I have to like stick stuff like this in here. There's nothing much between this side of the pile and this inside of the pile. Everything's just all the way around. There's an entire pile. It's sitting on this mound of dirt. It's sitting on and shit. Yep, I got it to go. Put all those around there. I just have to move this. Three, count them. Okay, which way is the zoom now? 1, 2, 3. You just jumped into the road. There's one more. I need to go. There he is. I see him now. Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! What the heck? Run! Run, squirrel! Run, squirrel! Oh my God! Run! They're everywhere! What's he doing? What are they doing, Jimmy?